Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Assassination Classroom Season 1, Episode 21. And during the last episode, um, Karma was amazing against, I think his name is Grip. And then the girls went through a particular section of it, accompanied by Agisa, dressed as a girl. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn this thing off. Yeah, accompanied by Nagisa, and then they went and opened the door on the other side for the boys, and now they're about to face this guy with the gun and the noodles, I guess. Yeah, that's where they are right now. So that's what happened last episode. And before we get into this one, if you guys have my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/feeling. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comments in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Ugh. Oh yeah, they got guns. Oh man. Oh no, I don't like to hear that from you. Rock, yeah, the way you said Janega is like reminding me of Dr. Stone, So I'm like, nah. I know it's not, like it's a Japanese language, so everybody can say, but it's like, nah, that's Dr. Stone stuff. XX time. Mm-hmm. That's not gonna do nothing, okay? Oh my goodness. Sure. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Motorcycle fan. Stop it. Did it hit? Ooh. Is that the only gun that he has? Aww. Good. Still better than somebody. Hmm. Then who is it? Oh, so he's been sick all this time? Oh, it's. Oh. And clearly got a no. Screw Sensei knows, right? Because he's there when they're talking. I don't think the guy is in the chair. Uh, Rito can figure out what kind of bomb it is, right? Assuming the guy is sitting over there. Doesn't look like anybody is sitting in that chair, man. See. What is? Is it who I think it is? Takaoka. Oh, that's why they say Ed X. I thought we were done with this dude, man. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. He's angry. Exactly. He's gonna go. Okay. How you gonna do that? What is that knife there? Is it the same knife? What kind of. You know it's not the truth. He's about to activate the assassin in him. Oh my goodness. I seriously thought that we were done with this fall, man. Like, I know when he left the school after the principal fired him, I feel like he said that he was gonna get revenge or something or other, but I didn't. I really forgot about him. Like, for real, I forgot about him until Wendy came into the room, and then I'm like, is there really somebody? And they said it really didn't look like there was somebody sitting there. And then they was talking about how this guy's voice sounded familiar, and I'm like, my mind directly went to him because he's the only one I feel like that we've seen in the show that will have a grudge against the students. And then he had all these other remotes that can activate the bombs, and he can use any of them to blow up the antidotes, right? And now he did all this because he wanted to have like a one-on-one basically with Nagisa, and he was gonna use what's her name? Isukino? No, Sugino's the best budget. Kayano, I think. Yeah, Kayano. He was gonna use Kayano as some kind of bait basically to kill Kuro Sensei. But then since everybody showed up, that plan sort of like went out the window. And then he lured all of them onto the rooftop, right? And then he wanted to talk alone with Nagisa, and Nagisa, he had to do what he had to do. So he went. He destroyed the other guy, Takaoka, destroyed the access so that nobody else can come up to where they were. Then he's asking Nagisa to apologize because he used cheap means to win against him, and I'm like, that guy clearly he's crazy. Like, he has lost all grip with reality, because this boy did not cheat, okay? Like, he was freaking amazing during that episode, and he won fair and square. But he can accept the fact that a high school student will win against him. So he lured him up there, asked him to apologize. Nagisa apologized, and then he blew the antidotes away. At first, I was thinking that maybe those weren't the real antidotes. Like, he just did that to make Nagisa angry. That look that in Nagisa's face, and he's like, that's the look that he's been looking for or whatever. But then I'm like, this dude doesn't really care about the students, so those might actually be the antidotes that they were looking for, that they wanted. And when he blew that up, and then he looked at Terasaka, because Terasaka was also sick, but since he has a lot of stamina, he's been basically enjoying it. He looked at him, thinking that, he's gonna die. And then his heart started beating fast, and I'm like, okay, he's about to go into assassin mode. But my thing is, they've been saying throughout this season that Nagisa has this quality that real top assassins have, and he basically used that, when he was facing Takaoka the first time around. But this time around, I feel like he is angry. So I don't know if that anger is gonna cloud his movements, his judgment, the way he approaches Takaoka when it comes to killing him. Because I feel like it's when he is calm, that's when he is the strongest, I think. So the fact that he is angry like that, I feel like it's gonna hinder his assassination attempt against Takaoka. So I don't know, man. I don't know how that's gonna go. But then earlier in the episode, they faced what's his name? I don't know his name. The guy that liked the gun, and the way Kuro Sensei was just like confounding this dude, man. Because he's like, at first when the girl shot at him trying to disarm him, right, and she missed. The guy's like, now he knows where she is, that he can't forget the location of someone that shot at him or something or other, I don't know. So Kuro Sensei, like in front of the seat over there, was just giving the other students orders. At first he was calling them by name to make them move around, but because this guy is also smart, I guess, he captured their names and knows where they are, so he switched it around, was calling them by numbers, and then he went by basically what every student like to do, I guess, the way he just moved them around, and I had to go back because I missed the Takaoka scene when he started yelling, like, how did you know that, and making a noise. I had to go back because I really missed what Kuro Sensei called him or said about him that made him act like that. In my mind, I'm thinking, before I even went back and looked at it, I'm thinking that, why are you making so much noise? This guy's gonna know where you are. But that was part of the thing that Kuro Sensei asked him, because he's like the guy that went to this maid cafe just to see what it was all about, but ended up liking it, making a bunch of noise. And that's when he's like, how did you even know that it wasn't making a noise and all that? So I'm like, oh, like, I loved it. But yeah. And then the two snipers, the girl and the boy, Kuro Sensei talked to them and made them, release all the pressure that they had on them as being the best marksman in the group. And he told them, even if you missed, you have all the other students that also went through the training, so it's just gonna be up to them, I guess, to also shoot, and that released a whole bunch of tension on them. And then the boy shot at the brackets or something or other that knocked the guy down, and then the girl shot at his gun, and he lost it again, and then they all rushed him and tied him up. I am so over this Takaoka person. I am so over him. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe. And if you want to see more reactions to the next episode, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/follow me, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.